Hello and welcome back, The Last of Us, with our favorite Joelmiller. Hello, Horsey. That was really Dr. King Schultz alike. Bowing Horsey. I am the table and, well, there was a little bit of a break, but we are continuing with The Last of Us. The break was due to me not really having a mood to record, and my neighbors destroying that mood whenever they really want to. As they started to blasting music day after day, so I don't really had a time or a way to record. But we are back, so let's enjoy and let's play. And we are, I believe, close to the huge mirror Tommy was talking about. Let's take a look and see it all through.
Stay, Callus. What kind of name is Callus, anyways?
Not my fault you forgot to ask Tommy his name.
Callus.
Isn't callus some kind of a disease or something? Or maybe I'm just imagining. Projecting. What a nice name, projecting. Also, again, as of the fall season, The Last of Us is just hitting us with amazing views. But we do have something here.
I'll stay with Callus.
I hate that name.
It doesn't look like. Shame. Looks like we would be able to get here.
Okay. None of these buildings look like a mirror to me.
Well, we'll head to Central Grounds. Should be able to see most of the campus from there.
Yeah, whenever something is covered with leaves to this point, you know you're not gonna go this way. This
I'll
mount
be
is
right back.
triangle. Okay. And again, I did play different games. Like, and right now, it's The Last of Us that is just feel weird to me. Because I'm playing The Witcher on the deck whenever I can.
Goodbye.
It's just so enjoyable. Like, Steam Deck is just really a useful tool for a player like me that just likes sometimes to, you know, just sit up cozy in his bed and enjoy. What is it here? U.S. Administration, Melissa Smith, Library Science Building, Bighorn Stadium, student parking lot, staff parking lot. Well, makes sense. How are we on ammo? I cannot check, but I do believe we are doing pretty poorly. Are we? But we will see. We will see. Is that something we can grab? Oh, it just looks like... Yep.
Scooch.
Scooch? What does that mean? Jesus, I didn't even realize the post is there. What the hell? Okay, let's go. Okay. Well, it definitely looks like somebody was trying to protect something here. Please secure the perimeter. You know, just looking by this. Let's take a look on the balcony first. Those places are so distraught. It does look like we would be able to get somewhere here. We are. There are stairs. It's the bottom floor. If you're gonna come back, because I believe in a garage like that there will be a workbench. That means possibility of upgrade our weapons. So that we don't want to miss that, but here it's definitely not a way in, as we have to go into the campus itself. But yeah, that is a great place to snipe.
There was a lookout here.
That's a good sign.
Yeah, but why you would use shotgun from here? Oh, you would tell me that. We can make that. You make that as well, so we can gather resources. Yeah, we are pretty poor on ammo at this moment. What do we have here? Nothing, still nothing. New recruit, 6 prize from you support 10 million werewolves. Okay. Let's see. Water rounds for supplies, 2 veterans, 3 doctors, 2 recruits. New blonde guy was giving me eyes. That's flirty. That's flirty right there. Well, maybe they met, maybe they didn't. We wouldn't know for sure. Okay, so a lookout and nothing. That's a weird thing, right? Now the doors are stuck up against. Okay. An interesting building layout this way or other. Let's see here. A machete. Well, my axe has a little bit more. Also, if we will find in our blades, this axe can last us a long time. Pills. We all love pills, don't we? Of course, I'm joking. Oh, those are the... Oh, a flamethrower. Firework. It still reminds me of a Far Cry 3, saying that, you know, Germans figure out flamethrowers. It is funny. It is funny to think about it this way. Definitely not gonna... Can we... No, we don't have anything for it. Some stuff again. Okay, let's take a look.
All right, let's do this.
Oh, we didn't have a lot of things to do. We didn't even have like a lot of, you know, stuff to use it on. I think also this would be more interesting because it's a one-shot. The reload speed and the capacity would be amazing. I'm gonna go for reload speed because this weapon is amazing as a one-shot, one-kill most scenarios. Still like the ammo. What do we have here? I don't think I need it. There's such a low damage over time that I'm not really into it. Capacity, we don't have. Fire rate, that's not needed. Let's go for this quickly. The base upgrades are always in price.
Now we're talking.
I wouldn't say so, Joel. That was rather a mid thing, but, well, a mid upgrades. Any tools here? No. It is funny for me that Joel is just taking like one thing, like a huge box. Instead of look for this wardrobes, he's just walking to a correct box and be like, oh, this is this one small tool I need. Rest useless. I deem it so. Okay, but let's go forward. Slowly but surely. My mount, go back most likely.
Scoot back.
We will see.
So, these places, people would live here and just study, even though they were all grown up?
Yeah, study, party, and find themselves. Figure out what they wanted to do with their lives.
What they wanted to do with their lives.
Yeah, people a lot more possibilities than you, Ellie.
That's a giant ram. You guys were like some idol worshippers.
When it came to sports, hell yeah.
Yeah, sports are... It's one beautiful thing that will make everyone cheer for something. I still remember, you know, as my mom was watching volleyball, and she would just scream her lungs out, like literally. Not even figurative, no, she would seriously do that. And from one point, adorable, but from second point, you're trying to sleep, you're just a kid. Imagine that. Anything in here? Not really. Other than a nice ramp.
Scoot on back.
Ooh, it's getting chilly.
It's that time of year.
It's a cold time of year. Winter is coming, and just as in Game of Thrones, this also suggests problems here.
How many people do you think are there? Fireflies, I mean.
I reckon it takes quite a crew to run that operation.
Do you think there'll be other people my age?
I'm not sure.
That looks a little as a way forward, which I don't appreciate. It looked like there's a lot more. Yeah, Joel, jog around. Feel in the cardio. Even you have to do some cardio from time to time. Empty bottles, but we have our favorite brick. I feel like lately I was not using brick as much as needed. Which is sad, but what can you do sometimes? Okay, so I just randomly chose the actual road. And there was not so much to explore here anyway. Also, can horses become infected? Like, you know, if human beings can, other animals should also be endangered?
Whoa, 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 whoa. What is it?
Sounds like runners.
Stay with the horse. I'll go check it out.
You sure?
Yes, I don't want him running off. I'll be right back.
Well, the flame etiquette seems like a good idea here.
Looks like someone jerry-rigged this thing.
It's a lot of runners. Let's read this. We had to rig up the door to the generator. Please use it sparingly. We're running out of gas. Okay. Makes sense.
No juice.
Yeah, I love how Joel just starts sprinting. Like, I wouldn't mind. But we definitely don't want this weapon to be our weapon of choice for this kind of stuff. We'll take a bow. Even if we have runners of this amount, I feel like a bow will be more appropriate, I guess. sure. Jeez, there's a lot of them. Yeah, there's a shit ton of them, actually. How much do we see here? Oh, not enough. Shove and run away. So much of them. But we're gonna do it slowly. It's 4 more. You know, I'm actually curious if I'm gonna... the best uses of this kind of stuff.
And that's that.
Okay. That went pretty extensively well. So now, as you are well aware, it is time to explore. Okay, so 100 is full. Seems alright. But now we do explore. That's the moment. No, the pills. How much pills I've got, actually? I think we're going for one of those. This or this. We're looking for 100 also. Okay, so those are plant schematics. This is from the last thing. Oh, okay. It's pretty much good layout for definitely not protecting yourself. But let's look still. Remember? That's the biggest difference. You have to... Oh, I guess that's this giant mirror look-alike. Would make sense, although it's empty. And I don't like that at all. A lot of glass, a lot of everything everywhere. I guess let's just start it up. Oh, we are done, so let's go back.
Hey, I was thinking, I would have wanted to be an astronaut.
That a fact.
Yeah. Can you imagine being up there all by yourself? Would have been cool. I'm just saying.
Well, that's a... It's interesting, because from my perspective, it's a comeback. Something more or less real.
What about you? What'd you want to be?
Well, when I was a kid, I used to want to be a singer.
Shut up.
No, serious.
Sing something.
No,
Come on, I won't laugh.
I don't think so.
Joel, please.
I think Ella just got ignored. But that makes additional sense. Because whenever she tried to hum or whistle, I would just side-eye her. And Joel right now is like, nah. It's the one thing we said we don't do. Yes, definitely there is doorway. Doesn't look like there is anything here, but I'm checking nonetheless. Also, our horse is a little bit... What the... My horse can teleport. That's amazing.
Here you go. Come on. All right, come
Aw, are those monkeys?
Yeah, a whole mess of them.
Oh. Never liked monkeys. Scary.
Let's go.
Yeah, monkeys are scary and dangerous.
Let's go.
You know, just the sheer idea that it could rip you apart.
That was kind of awesome.
Well, first time seeing a monkey?
First time seeing a monkey.
Come on.
Okay, by the knowledge of... There has to be something here. Well, Mr. Rodriguez, I'm gonna use you as a ramp. Oh, we cannot even get in. That's sad. Well, I assume our way would be through this capital there. It's gonna go the other way around. See, even here, find something. Still, we have too much explosives. We have 3 ships. I'm gonna go for this. And this I'm gonna leave. This means we can take this explosive. Joel just prefers to walk, rather jog. Makes sense, right? Nothing in here. So let's look up. Ooh, that's far, but... Okay, I don't like this. I don't like this. I think this is too big to just be, you know, side of a way. It might be where we would go in there. Where's the building? The building is there. I do doubt the way through is there. But I will explore whatever I can before going into any building. So, come Ali. We're
Get on.
gonna do a little bit of a running.
Fireflies.
I see it.
This is good. First sign of fireflies.
Sign of fireflies doesn't have to mean anything good. Just to remind you how many things we found actually from fireflies along our way. It's not always a good thing to find things from fireflies, just saying. Anything in here? Doesn't look like. Oh, the sun. Pretty. And this is the main road. But I didn't see any way here. Assuming that route actually had to be our only one, which I'm not mad about. It's running through and checking everything is always a good idea. So, let's go. Let's check. Let's see what's there. And what will we find? I think we're gonna find infected. Well, a remembrance of sorts. People lost a lot. People lost everything. Even just looking at Joel, he lost the one thing that was very important to him. Right off the bat. Oh, another one of those. What do we have here? Oh. An improvement on those. 67. Who wrote those numbers? 60 goddamn 7. It's good. More ammo. More ammo. Oh. What do we have here? More ammo. More bits and to make our weapons better. I love how Joel is just grabbing whole handle of a weapon and saying, "Yeah, that's it. That's my upgrade, dude." Okay, so apparently I am blind for some reason.
Well, scoot.
Oh, well, cannot be mad from seeing this. Let's try and move forward. This is definitely not a way, but this will be a way, I guess. It seems like it. And I do believe I already looked through everything. So, let's go.
Alright, let's try that gate.
No, I already see it's not gonna open. Just
There
gonna
it
go
is.
here.
This won't budge.
Okay, I'm going here. Campus map. No, getting slammed, there must be barricades. Okay. Are those pills? Yeah, more pills. More dongs to make weapons strong. That's an empty one. Okay, nothing in here. Dorms. Most filthy places in students' life. Although I like those. Like this is great. If your bed, your wardrobe. When I was studying, there was nothing as such. You get a double. Oh, wait. What is that? Oh my god! They're here! Bootleg of Marines. More Hammer 40k. and a car. But this is a gamer desk, 2 monitors, on this keyboard, perfectly balanced. This is a Stanley mug, right? Stainless cup. And coming back, that would be luxury. We were stuck to 2 people in a room. Those guys, by assumption, had just joined double, not one, but joined double bathroom. Still not like, I want to live like that, but this is just huge. Oh, what a shame. Like a good guitar. What do we have here? 9 goddamn months of waiting and still nothing. No word from anyone. Found some additional cans of food in the dining commons, but they won't last. Had an incident at the Eastern Harrow Bar call, but everything is still secured. I caught a glimpse of Griffiths running around. I saw one look like Heather. Maybe it was Heather. Fuck. Since batteries are running short, now we're on the radio once night. I gave up on that since the last broadcast in 3 fucking months. What do they bother? Cheryl was smoking out yesterday. She said she got pissed when I threw over her stash. She doesn't get it. We need to keep a clean head here. Someone going to have to go to town for more supplies. It's probably gonna be me. I guess you're dead.
Wonder how long you held out.
Yeah. Because this is, remember, this is 20 years ago. This is the beginning. Also, old those thing. Is that a cacti? Look at this boy. He's still thriving. Also, I love this. So much detail. Small. Yep, small attentions. This guy has a laptop. Sure. A trash can. This, like, it just looks so real. Somebody would actually be living here. This guy definitely up to music. Like, look at all those CDs. Okay, let's go check up the hall. Oh. Vandalism. It's a key to survival, isn't it? The 200B, and here we were. Now it's 210, 21A. Yeah, I love those setups. Like, you're just climbing your bed in here, using one side as a ladder. That is a scary thing to have in a room. Just imagine sleeping here, you're looking out, and he's just smiling at you every morning. And, usual suspect, you're just gonna sneak on people. Although those definitely seen a cleaner days. Oh, what is that? I thought it's a game actually. Like Infamous. It looked like Infamous to me. You know, the PlayStation 3 boxes had a few different compartments. Yeah, a lot of interesting things. But I love how this room, I could definitely see a bio student living here. Bio student, science, but then astrology as fun because, hey, they like to. This, also the coffee mug. If you're studying biology, you're definitely going on that. That's a bin in the middle. Makes sense, but still bin in the middle of the bathroom. Just look on the sheer carpet alone. Like, I love environmental details, right? This is one of the things you cannot simply just, make up. Yeah, well. I have enough sugar. And also, I love that the cacti, they're still here. Surviving. They don't need, like, a lot. 20 years, though.
Spores.
So those are spores. Yeah, so this... make it obvious. But yeah, I just love those. And I bet this is the room of the girl that was smoking pot. Like, this lava lamp is a clear thing. She was smoking here. Okay, let's go to the spores. Although, of course, we would prefer not, but... No spawnings yet. Ooh. Okay, so we have 2 holes. There and there. Open conflict doesn't seem like a good idea. I don't have anything for throw as well. That is definitely worse. There are definitely at least one big guy is here. So I just don't appreciate it. But let's play a little bit of a fun game, right? First. Quickly. I would hope they come at one piece. But apparently that's not no-no. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna just do that. That's gonna wake all of them up. So most of them are gonna just burn. Let's quickly grab another Molotov. Okay, that's bad. It's just him and me, I guess. Jeez, I hate it so much. No, I hate it with certainty. But I love we eliminated all the clickers. Okay, that went well. Definitely taking that. This is a firefly. That doesn't bring anything good to the table. Joe Warren. Didn't we found already one Joe Warren, or am I tripping? Well. Yeah, so now let's look for this place. This is a way forward, I guess. Where did we have we made the clicker party? I believe it's here. Right, yeah, it's definitely a clicker party. But like I said, that was a good thing. Especially we are not really, screeching for resources. We can make stuff still. Yeah, this mostly. This wasn't a bad idea. Molotovs are one of the more useful tools in dealing with clickers. Just because, when we have the bottle, another clicker's turning around will definitely just make it obvious that something is going on and just get all the bad shrooms into one place. And you can use that. You can use that very easily. So let's just look for those rooms. Okay, let's have to do a quick scratch on the temple. Okay, we have this, so we're gonna craft one of those. Never enough blades. But this room, yeah, definitely a massacre. Oh, also something here. Bottle, we'll take that. I have nothing to throw, so. Barricade, huh? Yeah, that makes sense. So they barricaded somebody and the shroom just grew from here. Although the specifics about cordyceps are interesting to me. This guy looks definitely like a Resident Evil thing you should to get an achievement. I don't know if you know what I mean. Arrow bubble? No, that was also followed. I don't know. Yeah, those are arrows. Those are useful. Be useful. Okay, let's go here. This is a bottle. Oh, here. Here's a piece of cloth. Good. Anything else? Doesn't seem so. So that would be all checked out. Here. It's only the place when I killed that guy. Yeah, but those intertwined rooms are really good. Oh, I killed everybody. You could have run away. But the big clicker was here, so...
That should hold.
Yeah, it should hold. The thing is, nobody is there anymore. Killed everything. Well, killed everything and everyone. Looks like there's tape there. Another question is, where do we go? Okay, we have another thing here. U.S. military recall search effort by Lev Benioff, field writer. With the last WHO reports estimating that as much as 60% of the world's population is either dead or infected by the CPI pandemic, the United States military has released a statement that they are recalling all of their search efforts. Region up to 10 miles from each quarantine zone perimeter will remain under patrol for citizens attempting to enter, but no further effort will be made to evacuate those potentially trapped in hard-to-reach areas. Found this in town. With the nothing, no one is coming. Yeah, well, I also love this. This is pretty. King Slice. The hunt begins. Jeez, those are... Even this have so much vibe in a one room. Just look at this. Very musical as well. Plates here and everything. Also, opening every single one of those is just giving you a vibe check, because it can be a very not good room to open. We have to check nonetheless. Okay, let us open this. Nothing here. But again, even such a small room, it has a vibe. Okay, those are double rooms. Those are the ones we would have. They're full of tape. Do we have anything else that works with tape? I don't believe so. This, let's make this. It's always better to have additional hits on weapon. But yeah, this is double room, but still pretty goddamn generous. Because the bathroom was also double, which is a huge thing. Especially for a student environment. Wow, Now we are here.
Joel, are you okay? What happened in there?
More infected, I'm fine.
Here, come up on the gate.
On it. Well, I already think I know what we need to do. Just gonna move this. Okay, we just need to turn it on. So let's do it.
Let's try the gate.
You did it!
Yeah, come on through. Scooch.
Those clickers. You think they were fireflies?
No. No, I don't think so.
Well, then
Why
why
would they
would...
have infected so close to the lab?
Well, Bill used them as a form of defense. Maybe they're doing the same.
Yeah, I could see that.
But the other thing I would talk about in here is that we actually found a
Scooch.
firefly pendant there. So, I don't know about Joel being fully, convinced. Because I'm not. I think those could be fireflies. Of course, the students that were living here at some point are far more. And jump, jump. That's what I thought. Oh, this is a big area.
No guards. No nothing.
Yeah, I'd expect to see someone by now.
It
Let's get inside.
doesn't scream anything good, really. Okay, well, those tents might be remapping to look. Tents like that tend to have a lot.
Have you ever been to one of these?
What, university?
Yeah.
No, not as a student, at least.
Why not?
I had Sarah when I was pretty young.
Were you married?
For a while.
What happened?
Okay,
Too much?
too much.
I don't believe we know what happened to Joel's so-called wife. We know that Sarah was definitely an early kid. Like, you could have seen that easily, I guess. Another time when the views are just making it worth it. The investment in times to create something like this and then just throw it away. That's bad investment. Come on, Joel, run, run, run. You can do it, boy. I could not, but you could. Coming back. Yeah, we don't know a lot. But Joe is definitely opened a lot about everything. Sarah, his life. That's good. That means then Ellie and him are bonding even more. And Ellie needed that. And Joel, whatever he likes or not, definitely like that as well. Oh my god. That is me. So pretty. So aesthetic. So captivating. That's perfect. It's perfect. Yep. Well, like I said, the more, the merrier. In case of resources, of course. The less people, the better. Anything in here? I don't think so. Oh look, it's another me. Looks like you could open it. I'm actually weirded out that Joel is not trying to open those. There might be a lot of good things. Table.
Are we ever gonna find living fireflies?
We better.
Eric Gregez, I believe. Oh, but that has nothing to do with my beliefs, is it? And, oh well. So they're definitely gonna go in. And this episode is already like 15 minutes. So I think I'm gonna finish it up on here. We have this beautiful stop sign, a really nice view as well. Yeah, oh, this is really nice. This is really nice. So yeah, guys, I think that's gonna be it for today. I will try to keep it up and just go again and again. Maybe even record another episode today. Though that I don't know. But for today, I would like to thank you very much. And, well, again, there's not a lot to talk about. Things are happening, they're happening slowly right now. So, that's it for today. Thank you very much. My name was The Table, and I hope to see you in another one. Thank you very much, and take care, guys.